Alright, what's the YouTube? It's Jay here, and today we got a really weird video for our usual Empire War Remake kind of content, and I think you're gonna like this one. Or not. So, we're over here with 5 existing class Star Destroyers from the sequel trilogy that we all know I really don't like. And they also launched, for some reason, Sith Interceptor starfighters from the from the Sith Empire from old Star Wars: The Old Republic, you know, the MMO. We've got these 5 existing classes going up against 2 Mediator class battle cruisers. And today's goal is basically to see, can these Mediators defeat our 5 existing classes? Now, the Mediator is extremely powerful, and I plan on doing a separate video to see how much, like, you know, 2 of these could take on at once, or, you know, this with like a supporting fleet maybe. But yeah, let's just check this out and see how far we can get with this really bizarre idea. We're gonna go ahead and start the battle really quick. Now, I've never tested the existing class. I don't know how much damage this thing can do. Okay, we've done some damage to the shields on this one. So we'll have 2, wait, let's see. All right, so we'll have these 2 folks on this one. Now, they are launching starfighters, and they've got, for some reason, these XB-17 starfighters, which are getting a facelift soon too. And then whoa, that's insane. Okay, main weapon overdrive, 300% main weapon firepower, disables all of the siege weapons. Yes, sir. Let's activate all of these. Now hear this. All hands, man. So is it gonna fire the big gun? Oh. Wow. Now the messed up part is it's focusing all of its firepower on the Corvettes that were just flying, and it one-shot them kind of easily, honestly. That being said, though, the shields of these things are insanely powerful. Like, we already lost the shields on 1 Star Destroyer, and the bombers over here are making their way too. So we're gonna go ahead and shoot these guys down really quick. Keep firing over here, man. Yeah, just keep firing. Just keep firing. There we go. Yeah, keep firing those giant Death Star powerful, like capable weapons. Apparently, I will never understand the whole point of the whole like concept behind it's just kind of weird. I still dislike the fact that all the like Star Wars content we're gonna be getting moving forward has to be based around the sequel trilogy. So like Star Destroyers disappearing and shit is because of the sequel trilogy. That being said, we're absolutely getting our ass kicked by both of these Mediators. Like, this one still has the shields. This one does too. They're almost gone. But, I mean, these guys are ripping us apart, and I think we've already lost the beam cannon. Oh, no, it's still kicking. This Star Destroyer is falling apart. Okay, we still got one with its shields fully up. Okay, we got a couple of them. Maybe if we do, like, a full concentrated fire on 1 Mediator class, we could probably drop it, but then that leaves us kind of vulnerable to this one, which is just broadsiding us with all insane types of weaponry. Also, yeah, these beams are... Oh, wait. Okay, now we're doing damage now that the shields are gone. Honestly, if they destroy the beam cannons on these things, then these guys are just kind of dead in the water, really. And then, of course, we got the Sith Starfighter, obviously. Clearly not the, you know, the TIE fighter of the existent. Okay, so the cannons do rotate, so you can kind of see the existent on the side over here. But this thing is... it's getting ripped apart, honestly. This thing is getting absolutely smashed. We're gonna get some screenshots with the thumbnail later too. I'm trying to see if we can get a good shot of this. Oh yeah, look at that red beam right there.
Destroyer here.
Such a weird and oddball design by these guys, man, over at the sequel trilogy folks. Now, we've almost lost the beam cannons on this ship. We lost them on this one. This Star Destroyer is about to explode, actually.
Our launch bay is gone.
Okay, so once since the shields are fully down and we're about to get all of our like units main abilities back, I wonder how much damage we'll actually do with this ability. We've lost 1 Star Destroyer, and these Mediators are still putting up a fight, which is kind of crazy. Also, we got to take out these starfighters right here, man. These big hulking monstrosities. Pop a couple shots at them. Actually, screw that. Focus your fire on this one. We're about to get our main weapon overcharge ability back again. All right, now here we go. This is gonna be crazy. Let's see how much damage we actually do to this thing. And because it's doing a ton of damage now. Okay, let's see how much damage we're gonna do.
Yes, Commander.
Don't lose your beam cannon. Okay, now it's just Pseudo. Wait, is it doing any damage? It looked like it was. Okay, this one's just shooting beams out. I actually have no idea how much damage it's doing. This one's lost his beam cannons. This one's beam cannon is still kicking. This one's lost it, I think. No, it's still there. Okay, we're shredding this thing slowly now. This Star Destroyer is taking a beating. And we're still dealing with these XB-17s over here that are, like I said, gonna get a really nice facelift. So a lot of starfighters, especially for the Rebellion, got a huge facelift in the recent update. And the XB-17 is gonna get its own facelift to make it look more rebel-like. If I could post a picture of that with the permission of the guys that are doing it, I will. And if I can't, well, you just can theorize in your head what it's gonna look like and hold that L. All right, so basically these things become pretty much useless once the main beam cannon's gone. I mean, it just turns into a regular Star Destroyer. Sequel trilogy. You are one strange universe. Also, this one has somehow managed to get its shields back. And we're still dealing with starfighters over here. Where'd it go? There we go. Okay, now we can focus fire on this. And the question is, can we kill it? Because we've been trying for a hot minute to kill it. Okay, the beam cannons are going crazy right now. It's like a Reaper beam cannon almost. Oh yeah, it's just deleting hard points. It goes from one to the other to the other. But I mean, we got 3 Star Destroyers with no shields still facing off against one of these monstrosities. And it's still a questionable fight, really. I mean, does it mean we're gonna lose it? Probably not at this point, considering we just outnumber the mediator, but still.
Way to take him out.
Okay. Alright, yeah, we won this fight. So we lost the beam cannon on this one. This one's still kicking. We've lost the beam cannon on this one. So I mean, if we wipe out the rest of the beam cannons, I don't really think much of these like ships are going to survive, right? And then the Sith fighters are just kind of doing their thing over here. I don't think we have a real model yet for what you want to call it, the whatever fighters they use in the First Order. I don't really know. I don't care for the sequels, as we all know. Also, I've been debating on making a video about the Star Wars Galaxy situation. So if you don't know, Star Wars Galaxy Restoration is a team that basically their goal, from what I understand, was to restore Star Wars Galaxy and make it playable for a lot of people. Recently, they implemented a new requirement where you have to basically share like a photo ID to get verified with their systems if you have more than one account on the same IP address. So if you have like a wife and she wants to play some Star Wars Galaxies with you, if you're on the same IP address, you now have to verify your ID, like a photo, government provided ID like a driver's license or something, to a third party that isn't even a true company on paper. What the hell? That's kind of crazy, right? Maybe I'm wrong, maybe I'm just overthinking it, but that sounds pretty damn scammy and or scummy to me. I wouldn't trust that. All right, so we've almost killed this thing now. Let's go to our overdrive and see how much damage we can do. That being said, though, there's a third mediator here. I'm pretty confident we lose this fight. But I want to test this thing out some more and see what kind of fun like fleet combinations we can come up with. So we're gonna focus on the remaining hard points here. Just pop a couple more things, and yeah, I know some people weren't crazy about this mediator design because it resembles more of a Viscount than the quote-unquote canonical mediator design. I mean, I'm indifferent about it, really. Do I want the Viscount to probably still have its more unique ID and this one be something different? Maybe, or maybe be the Viscount? Maybe, you know. It just has more of a Viscount appearance to me personally than what we've traditionally seen over the years as the mediator. But again, there's no true canonical design for it, so it's kind of hard to really say that, I guess, you know.
Attack commencing.
Okay, we've almost destroyed this ship. A couple more engine hard points to go. Let's just pop them. That being said, these things don't really produce a lot of firepower at all. Well, they do, like minus like the cannons, but like without the like beam cannons, they're just regular old Star Destroyers that are completely killable. Okay, let's play around with the mediator just a little bit more before we call it a day. Okay, so I was gonna start the battle, but I have no idea where this Star Destroyer is going. I told all the units to turn around. Okay, that one's turning around. This one is this might be one of the most unbalanced and unfair fights we do to date, honestly. But okay, we're over here with the mediator again. This thing also has the activate particle shields ability, which is kind of wild. We're gonna have these guys battling off against 2 ISD-2s with a couple of escorts. You got another ISD over here. Let's see if we can take these guys out. I was gonna do 2 liberators, but I figured that might be just a little too powerful, if we're being honest. Okay, let's have you rotate over here. And then we got a bunch of TIE fighter models out here that are just dealing some serious damage. And then we're gonna send these XB-17s over here, which are still a really cool, just weird ARC 170, just monster hybrid thing. I don't know what you really want to call it, but... Okay, these guys are doing some serious damage to us right now.
Remain vigilant.
Let's keep it pushing. We've already lost one Nebulon B apparently too. I didn't even realize that. Wait, no, here's the other one. Okay, let's have you go over here. A couple of shields are gone on these guys already. Okay, focus your fire on this one maybe. Okay, TIE interceptors are over there. These guys are doing their thing. Let's focus on this. You spin over here. We've already lost the shields on 2 of our cruisers. Okay, this might be just a little too much for the actual individual cruisers. But let's drop the let's try to get rid of these octuples. Now these are ISD2s, which are going to be obviously significantly stronger than your average, you know, Star Destroyer.
Enemy sighted. Ready for orders.
You got 3 of them on you.
Also, we might do like a video where we test out like fighters, like are X-Wings better than TIE fighters and so forth and so forth, you know. I wish you didn't have to restart the map every single time, but you know, what can you do? And let's just say once again how literally beautiful the ships are. Like, regardless if you like the model or not, it still looks phenomenal. Same with the Star Destroyers, same with the TIE fighters. Like, now I know there have been, you know, some historical issues with performance of Remake, but I do appreciate the fact that they don't sacrifice like the cool looks of their units and the cool locomotion ideas that they have for their units. You know, they just don't sacrifice it for the sake of it purely being stable. Like, my big issues with a lot of mods that I play in recent times, like, there's no pizzazz, no finesse to the units, you know what I mean? The way they play. There's no like finesse with the sound effects or any of that kind of stuff, you know what I mean? I don't know. That's just my personal, unbiased opinion. I am just a simple gamer. That being said, we've lost one Moncal cruiser, and it's venting atmosphere. it's not gonna. I don't think it's gonna live. All right, so this thing's shields are almost gone. Let's see if we can pop the hangar bay maybe. Okay, we still got a Nebulon B kind of kicking. Let's circle it back around and try to use it as some kind of support against these starfighters. We're gonna pop the hangar bays on these guys. Oh, I just love the battle chatter, dude. I love it so freaking much.
I'm on it,
Okay, Nebulon B, try to help these guys out, maybe.
The boss is with us today.
Those activate particle shields.
I'm gonna cut across the axis and try and draw their fire.
Okay, shields or rather, what you want to call it, are gone.
You're an ace.
Yeah, hangar bays are gone. Let's try to focus on one thing at a time, maybe. Take out this Star Destroyer. Pop a lot of these hard points over here. They still got the Arquitans too kicking. Yeesh. Rough time to be a Republic member, or a member of the Republic. New Republic. We're trying though. But it does look like we probably will lose this if we can't get rid of at least one of these Star Destroyers, so we'll fast forward a little bit. Let's see how much damage we can do to one of these at least.
We took him out.
Oh yeah. Okay, so mediators aren't just absolutely invincible. Don't ever just expect to throw one at a fleet and then just expect things to, you know, just work. Especially considering we've just lost all of our escorts too. Yeah, we lost the XB-17s too, so. And we got more of them. Good to know. We still got a majority of our hard points too, and we're just speeding through it because it's going to take a while. Take like the particle shields again. And just keep striking. I like how the interceptors are just kind of staying back, you know? Alright, X-Wings are going to go in and back them up. I generally don't see a world where we actually win this, though. And those XBs are dead, once again. And we got another squadron of them. Perfect. I don't expect these X-Wings to live long.
Get ready.
Oh yeah, this is over.
Standing in your position.
Let's see if we can swing some of these other weapons that are just having a bit of a hard time, like getting in range of stuff.
Be on the lookout.
Let's see if maybe we can get to like a broadsiding. That was a terrible decision. Broadsiding against Star Destroyers in this mod is
Can't relax just yet.
probably the worst thing you can do. The Star Destroyer's like main role is to be a broadsider
Celebrate.
in a remake.
Here they come again.
But yeah, it's safe to assume we've lost this battle. Got a mediator vending atmosphere against an Allegiance class Star Destroyer. Just look at this monstrosity of a ship. I'm not talking about the meteor, I'm talking about the Allegiance. Just look at that thing, man.
Bomber reporting in.
Although our starfighters are helping out, sorta, kinda.
Warm up.
Maybe we can get this Nebulon B up here. Maybe this Nebulon B, like in the Force Unleashed 2, it can save the day. You know, we'll just supercharge its main cannon using the Force, and it's just able to tear a Star Destroyer in half.
Awaiting orders.
I wonder how many people actually really think that's what happened in the Force Unleashed 2, because the novel is so different from the actual game. Same with the regular Force Unleashed. The novels are the actual canon part, you know. Starkiller wasn't actually that crazy. Like he was pretty tame in the books,
There is always.
but the games just made him overpowered for fun. I think some people really don't realize that, you know.
We picked up signals.
That being said, there goes all of our hangar bays.
Position.
The Liberty classes just failed. They're not really that powerful, to be honest. Like they're, you know, in numbers, outnumbering Star Destroyers, they can do some damage, especially with proper fighter support.
Be on the
But
lookout.
with a mix of, you know, fighter support missing here, on top of the fact these are just better starships anyway. Yeah, those Liberty classes just didn't stand a chance, man.
Stay on guard.
Somehow the X-Wings are still kicking. I don't know if they just launched from a hangar we can't even see, but somehow we still got fighters actually on the field right now. I think that's it. That's the end of this mediator. Safe to assume anyway. But it looks good dying. That's one of the benefits of playing Remake. Even if you lose a ship, you still get to admire its beauty as it explodes and burns, you know, into pieces. Oh yeah, that's it for them. Oof, those XB-17s are also dead too. I don't know if there's a death clone for it. We'll see in a moment. I don't think there is. It's one of those unfortunate ships that just puffs into a cloud of smoke. I want to thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed this rather fun and weird little video, be sure to leave a like on it. We are almost to 4,000 subs, so if you are new here, be sure to sub and leave a like on the video. Most of the people who watch these videos are surprisingly not subscribed. And this is probably one of the only few channels who really get remake content, and I plan on uploading a bunch of it. So hit that sub button. Thanks again, guys. I appreciate you. I hope you all have a phenomenal day. May the force be with you all. Peace.